Hello everyone and welcome back to Lethal Dungeon, where you have to win in one turn. It's like one turn kill if you're familiar with that game, which was also fantastic. This game has a lot more to it. It is got a lot more progression and a lot more stuff to unlock, and just in general. I guess that is progression, but we have played at least all of the decks so far, some of them multiple times. And we've cleared as high as we can go up to the third floor. We're going to go back to the power deck. We're going to be on level 3 here. We're going to today, we're going to try and get all the way up, max it out. That's the 5th level. Looks like there's no more, you only had to get the 3rd floor reward once. Well, we probably will anyways, just for fun. Oh, completely new enemies I've never seen before. First damage taken becomes 0. Interesting. That is unfortunate for us. I'm going to do this to pop that on both of them. And I guess we're just going to strike, then discard. And we'll make 30 gold. Not great, but what can you do? Choose one. I can get a better strike and get a bubble. Or get shockwave. Another card deals 5 or more damage. I mean, we can with discard. That's about it right now. ×2 on rush, maybe. We will eventually be able to do, but this thing is... it's okay. Attack all enemies that have already taken damage. Oh, what's our ability? When you deal 5 or more damage to an enemy, deal 2 damage to the enemy behind it. Okay, we're going to take shockwave because we're going to be building toward that anyways. Trying to get that 5 damage threshold. I think that's fair. My first thought was megaphone, discard, do both of those. He'll take another 2 damage and then he'll just have like 1 HP left. Yeah, there you go. So it's like almost perfect, but not quite. And then all I have to do is do this. Now, for that shockwave card, you do have to play the shockwave card first, and then if you play another card that does 5 damage, you get the shockwave card back. In that case, it didn't help us because the thing that was surviving was in the back, and we couldn't hit it with shockwave. And if I had megaphoned it, hit both of them, then I wouldn't have been able to do that with this discard. So I think it would have been worse overall. Anyways, copy file is fantastic. ×2 is also fantastic. I'm gonna take copy file because it is a lot more flexible. Well, that was weird. My computer completely froze up. The entire thing, not just the game, so... Well, we're back where we were, so thankfully the game remembered exactly what we were doing. And let me just continue. So that's a nice feature. So I could megaphone. I would really like to megaphone these guys back here. It would be better value than this. But if I like strike, this goes down to 2 damage. I megaphone, it goes down to 1 damage. It defeats the entire purpose, so. But I don't have enough damage right now to like kill the stuff. Get megaphone strike. This will be down to again 2 damage. And then play another. It's just not good. I might need to mulligan this. I don't think this is doable. This is the best value I can get out of rush, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have enough damage. We just straight up do not have enough damage in this. We have to retry. We have to mulligan. Huh. Can't do that. Well, if the order of the enemies was better as well, that would also be great, but it's not, so... unfortunate. Shockwave... I guess this doesn't make a difference whether I do this one or this one first. At least we got discard, which can kill one of these guys at the end. If I do ×2, strike, kick, discard, we make negative. Yeah, we make negative money, but we progress. So sometimes that's just how it goes. Bad matchup for us. Attack is equal to the highest damage you've dealt this battle. Oh, it's another highlight. Oh, sorry, it's an upgraded highlight. It removes the mana cost on it. Rush doing 5 damage immediately would be good, really good actually. Because then it can deal 2 damage behind it too. We really want to get to that 5 damage breakpoint. Of course, I didn't draw it here. Oh, I drew like nothing good here. Uh-oh. I didn't draw any of our damage. And they have 15 health between them. I don't know if this is doable. Best I can do is 4 damage at once, and then I could megaphone to do another 4 to each. And then, okay, I guess it is possible. We just won't make any money off of it. We have exactly enough. Again. All right. That was unfortunate. We need some cards. I can apply shock during the battle instead of dedicating it to a specific card. I like this, but let's look at cards first. Combo slash. We probably want that. So is it this? Yeah, all right. Well, almost certainly. It's better. It's always better than a kick, anyways. Snipe. Oh, Demi. Demi's quite good for. That's a boss killer, and we're about to go into a boss. So I have enough to get the cracker. Yeah, I'm gonna get both of these actually. Let's do that. That gives us a lot of flexibility. So now I can. Ooh, never seen him before. He's a pelican with like a Roman plumed helmet. Well, I think this is a pretty easy first turn, actually. Yeah, this works great. And then I megaphone highlight and kill them both. Very straightforward, actually. Nice. And size +1. I didn't even need the bolt core. Not that we would have done overkill damage anyways, but you deal 5 more damage and inflict bleeding. Or click the Great Leaf to discard 1 card and recover 3 mana. Now, let's that 5 damage breakpoint is going to be so important for us constantly here. Well, speaking of, could rush again. We might be able to get that card back, so I think I demi this. And then I do this, which gets us card back. I could just discard it. I guess it doesn't really matter. As we kill it. I make 60 gold, which we desperately need. Oh, I keep forgetting about the bolt core. ×2 or twin spear or flash. We don't have the greatest area damage. Like we got an unupgraded megaphone. Another ×2 is just we're not gonna have enough damage output in general. I think I take the twin spear over the strike. Or maybe I take flash over. If I get any damage increases on this, it's really good, but same with this, I guess. But this only hits him once. This hits him twice. Well, I'm gonna take it over strike anyways. We're kind of we're a little mana dependent right now. There's a lot of stuff here. And I don't have that much damage. I could do ×2. This would... Everything's kind of sitting in the back. So the front, these are front loaded. I could do ×2 discard for 10 damage. And then I have a highlight But I don't have a megaphone or anything here. And that's still good. What would I want to discard? I think this is better than this currently. Shockwave we can reuse. And we want copy card. Because we're probably going to copy this. But I'm going to do this first to get more mana. Will this come back? I don't know. I'm very curious if it does, so I'm going to find out. Is it worthwhile to do that? Probably not. X twice. It's not going to do enough damage, actually, to kill. But will I get the things back? Will I get 2 of them back? I do! And it's a copy file! What? That's incredible. Oh, that's such a good combo then. Wow. Again, I didn't use a shock bolt. I'm just never gonna remember, am I? This remove it. I think removing the mana cost in this is gonna be more important. Because it's kind of pivotal to our general strategy. Well, I think what I do is I ×2. I bolt core this for a little bit of extra damage. He's asleep. The first damage taken becomes doubled. Okay. Good discard. Then I have to get rid of something. That's not gonna be enough to kill. I think I do this. And this should still work out. Oh, he took double damage from the 2. Well, my idea is kind of ruined now. Well, we're not going to need Demi. I just don't kill. Well, this plus this will kill versus this will force me to discard. So I kind of have to do it this way. I'm going to make no money, but okay. Do I run an upgrade or pick a new card? Honestly, our deck has good cards. I just really want to upgrade them, I think. I think Megaphone is the way to go. Oh, hi. I wish I had Megaphone right here. But I don't. Oh, I do have Megaphone. Never mind. Wow. Megaphone highlight. I don't think I'm going to get any higher damage than I did. This will cause everyone to bleed as well. The Twin Spear finishes them off. And we make 90 bucks. All right, cool. This game is awesome. Choose one card in your deck to gain choice. Highlight would probably be a pretty good choice for that, potentially. Or Rush, for that matter. Yeah, that'd be pretty damn good on Rush. It's a scratch card to your opening hand. I want this and this. That way, if there's just something weak in the front, we don't have to rush it. We can get full use out of Rush. Like here would be a good time for having Rush, you know? I'd be able to hit the boss and weaken this thing. Actually, it would be pretty good to clear both of these two, but it doesn't matter because I don't have it in my hand, so... The best I have is ×2 discard and then highlight Megaphone. But I need to kill these out first. Means I need to kill this one. If Shaka was upgraded, it could deal with this easily. Honestly, it'll come back anyways. We'll get it back. So I'm probably just going to do this. Oh, I could have copied it. Right. Still could. But now it's only 3, so we can make a phone anyways. If I so wished. Don't really need to. So I'm going to do this. What am I going to discard? Just Demi? So I'm going to megaphone and kill both of them anyways here. Bolt core. Oh, I could have used bolt core. That would have been really good potentially to start with. It doesn't matter. We're good. And certificate badge. Huzzah. Unlocked a chainsaw. Deal 3 times damage if the enemy has 10 or more HP. That is 6 damage. But if you upgrade that to do more damage, hell yeah. We're doing 3rd floor just for funsies. Yeah, okay, we can do this. Shockwave. Megaphone. Discard. Probably want to keep that. Not going to need Demi, so I'll get rid of that. This will kill 2 of them. If I beat that bolt core, I would have done 1 extra damage. I don't know if that would have killed there or not. I can do this again. Times 2 it. Actually, it's kind of wasteful, but... What am I doing? What am I doing? That was not the play. I was treating it like a regular card, but it was a copy, so I can't chain them together. Megaphone Shockwave. Is that worth it? No. Do this. Megaphone. Discard. Yeah, it doesn't... There's no point in bolt coring that. And bolt coring the thing we just played obviously wouldn't have mattered because it didn't do any overkill damage. My shockwave, I can't do this. Honestly, this is still clears 2 things. Like, oh, I know exactly how I do this. I just do this and then I times 2. This guy. There you go. Whatever. Good enough. Don't know why I was overthinking that so much. Oh, hey. Getting that free extra damage broke his shield. That's nice. Times 2 rush. Times 2 discard is probably actually better. Although I could Demi, then Megaphone. I'll get this guy in kill range via the others. So now if I do Megaphone, I need to do times 2. No, because then that's Demi. It doesn't really help us that much. Bolt core is not going to matter in this fight. I want the highlight to be 10 damage, but I want to play Demi, so I'm just going to have to play this to start with. Nope, that was a mistake. Is it going to matter? Do I even need Demi? It would be better. It would certainly be better. A little late now. This is going to cost me all my cards to win. It would win. I wouldn't make money off it. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's the 3rd floor. Wait, it doesn't matter. This isn't the final boss. That was just a regular fight. Well, whatever. Okay, fine. Death bomb. I don't like death bomb, to be honest. What would I get rid of for it? And what about the other things? I get another discard. I don't think we should do that. Twin Spear or Combo Slash? Get rid of Combo Slash. We don't really have a way to ramp it up anyways, so. And Twin Spear does come in handy for hitting 2 rows. Who do I want to rush? This is the question here. Death Bomb. If I get him into range, that works. Or later. Ironically, I could do it again and kill both of those. Is that a good use of my copy? We don't have very good damage here. We just need to get everything really low for Death Bomb to be able to trigger, I think. I think that's probably our win condition. Problem is, I don't know if I can get everything that low. Like, this doesn't do enough damage. I just didn't get very good cards overall, I would say. I guess maybe Demi would have been good. Yeah, this is not enough. This is not enough. Might have to mulligan. Or do things a little more carefully. Wait. No, Rush doesn't... It's not going to overkill anything, so Bolt Core won't matter. If I times 2 it... It'll be 8 damage. And then we'll do another 2 damage on top. Here. Or I could do it here. It's like bleeding. The bleeding would probably be more useful in front anyways. I don't think other things having times 2 really helps all that much either, so. I think I do it here. So that way we can demi. I wish this did more damage. But you in half. This will kill. Wait, if I use Death Bomb first, is it worth it? What if I do this? Not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. Unfortunately. I don't think this does anything, but no. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to mulligan this. Okay, we got highlight, we got copy. We can actually do things. Huzzah. Yeah, we got discard for this. Yeah, okay, this works out then. Question is, who do I want to target with this? Let's get them in the back. Okay. So I want to do... Do I want to use Demi before? Then it would be bringing this guy down to 5 HP. I can just use Demi as destruction fodder. This won't overkill, so I can't do Bolt Core, really. Yeah. Because now I can... I don't have the microwave or microphone, sorry. don't have the microphone. But this should be enough, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. We break even. I could take money, but I'm gonna keep upgrading. Shockwave to 3. If I have rush at 6, it gives us 1 turn. Oh, Demi not costing mana would be nice. But this rush, this gives me 1 turn to like do something else. ×2, and then I could have this deal 10 damage. But Shockwave we can keep getting value out of. But doing 3 damage, so 2 could be good. But let's do rush. I don't know if we'll keep Demi long term. We only really need it for the boss anyways. And the boss usually has stuff in front of him. I don't have Megaphone in my hand, unfortunately. But here is where I don't need to use discard necessarily. Question is, who do I want to target? I guess these two are the biggest threats. Do it again, targeting this guy and apply bleed to him as well. Or I could do double highlights. I think double highlight is probably the way to go. I'll probably end up demiing this guy. I need to kill this one. I can do it with discard and discard the twin spear. Will I be short? Will I not have enough if I do that? I think I need to do it actually this way. And with bleed, do a little bit of chip damage to him. I can demi to bring him down to 10. Oh, but now I don't have my big blast. Well, I will get these back. I'll have to discard one of them, but it won't matter. They'll make 30 gold. This is the 3rd floor. Our gold only really matters for this. Buff effects from cards last until you deal damage to an enemy. I want that so badly. And can't afford. Do I want to make guarantees that draw at start combat? There's nothing. I mean, having highlight or even megaphone. Actually, highlight's probably the most important one, but alternatively, I can see what cards we have available to us. All in was better than discarding. But I think I'd rather take that over this. It's just the same damage, but no downside. So mostly no downside, I should say. So I can use it turn 1. Ooh, we have a lot of options. Got Rush, which can just wipe out both of these. It's about as good as value as you're going to get out of that. Could do ×2. I don't need mana at all. ×2, all in. Oh, I can just do no, because this will become 10, which I guess is not really any different. But megaphone, 10 damage to all of them. I don't think we have enough damage here actually. Close. If I make this shock, it'll deal its damage across them. We do win. Look at that. Beautiful. Wasn't bad at all. And an earth crystal. We already had it, but alright, thanks. Set bomb. Attack the enemy with the lowest HP and inflict bomb. Bomb. Deal 1 damage to all enemies when defeated. Oh, neat. I think at some point we saw something that would trigger off a bomb, and we'd never seen bomb as an effect before. Oh, hey, they just have it immediately. 1 damage to all enemies when defeated. If I megaphone rush, that is pretty good. Alternatively, if I times 2 rush, I could then megaphone a kick. That wouldn't be very good. This does 1 damage to everything, and then we're gonna have to use all of our stuff. Well, that's what happens when your deck is full of trash. Death Bomb is great early game. Set Bomb is fun. I think this can get us a lot of money early game, so I'm gonna take Death Bomb. Of course, then they give us 2 higher health things. If I megaphone, I can get this guy down to 3, but not this guy. Wait, I can megaphone discard. I'm gonna have to use 3 cards either way. So. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the extra 2 damage from Crown. Well, that was actually significantly better than the other options. All in, endless, poison bottle. Go all in. Place a kick with that. It gives us more chances for the big damage. I'm just gonna do this. Breaks his thing. Now I can do this. Oh, I guess I didn't need to, because Death Bomb would have killed him through his shields, I'm pretty sure. Upgrade. Death Bomb for 4. This becomes 6. Yeah, alright. It makes it easier for Death Bomb to trigger. Well, I can do it to automatically kill that, but I can also do Rush. This is the same thing, you know? Okay, well, this will work out either way. Why did I do it this way? Well, why? I feel like I could have done this better. I could have had 2 cards left. But we'll just roll with it in the interest of time. I don't need to hyper optimize every single battle, you know? Let's get a card. Another Rush, but it's an upgraded one. I could just replace ours with it. And Demi. Do I want Demi for the boss? Right. Yeah, I kind of do. Better than Kick, that's for damn sure. Should I obtain a card? Oh, I could have got 20 gold right there. Could have. Click bleeding whenever you heal an enemy. We don't really do that. I'm going to add this shock to all in. That's the thing we're most likely to be doubling to do big damage. No. All right, I'm going to take that. I don't think I care about scratch cards in this run. Well, Death Bomb is almost one off, unfortunately. Now, I wonder how first damage becomes 0, so shock won't really help there. Unfortunately. I think I do this. I mean, I could do big damage to him and then highlight kills him. Oh, I don't actually have a ×2. What? Who would have thought? If I do Rush Death Bomb, then this. Oh, plus Demi, I guess. I don't have to use like everything. Unless I just all in this. Demi down to 7. Okay, no. This loses value over time, so. Oh, this is the final boss, so you know. I will have just enough mana. I will not, because that costs mana. What? Okay. Well, fuck me. This guy having shield is so obnoxious. And having 5 HP is also obnoxious. So if I do it this way, we get a little bit on him with chip damage. But then I have to waste this. It's only 5 damage, it's not enough. I'm gonna have to mulligan? I think we're gonna have to mulligan. Or a slightly better hand. ×2 is like 100% necessary, so. Except I got discard. It's unfortunate. I'll have to discard Death Bomb probably. That doesn't have shock on it. But it's fine, we got highlight. Is it fine? I don't have enough mana. I'm 1 mana short. If I got rid of Demi and I kept Death Bomb, I would have won. So all we have to do is that same thing. Like this. ×2. Discard. Get rid of Demi. And highlight. Death Bomb. Oh, that's funny as hell. And size +1. We lost 3 gold, but hey. Deal 10 damage or more? Yeah. Yes, please. More shields. And he's dazed. Okay. Or he's dazing. Do I? No. I'm gonna have to mega. Wait. This has shock. That's still pretty good. Question is, do I want to hit him with this first and use a card? Or do I, because then I'll get more damage through to this guy, which will do double damage, you know? So I'm going to do this. And then hopefully highlight. Oh, I don't have enough. Man, okay. I didn't make any money off of this. Those shields are... Oh, I want the chainsaw. Giga Hammer's also pretty fun, but you can't use it immediately. Chainsaw? Do we have ways to really buff it up? No, not really. But it is just a better strike. The satchel would be really good in terms of pulling out exactly what I need for a situation, but... Okay, Rush can just kill this guy straight up. Unfortunately, Rush doesn't do enough damage to proc the crown. Because if I did that, then this guy would get shattered. Alternatively, I could all in. What happens if I do this? I can always Death Bomb to kill the guy at the end, so that's fine. What happens if I do this? That's pretty good. Shock on that was definitely the correct choice. Okay. I mean, I'll do 6 damage to it because it has more than 10 HP. Both of them do. It's not a bad choice. If I ×2 it, I mean, you could just kill it outright. But then I'm not leaving much for these. Well, then I would have highlight to mostly nuke that guy down. Versus if I megaphone this for 6 damage to each of them, and then I ×2 all in, the extra damage will carry over. Let's do that for now. I don't think we need Rush, so... Well, we get 60 gold. At least it's better than nothing. Treasure. Catapult. One strike, twin spear. I don't think I want either of these, but I guess I take twin spear over Strike. Well, I'm starting to get concerned about our mana. Okay, chainsaw doesn't help with this guy. I didn't get a ×2, unfortunately. I kind of almost always need the ×2, huh? Well, I think we use Rush here, no matter what. This kills 3 of them, which is really nice. And then all I have to do is deal with these guys. I could demi him. We're gonna do 6 damage to him. I think this is fine to do. All in and then highlight. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough mana for it. Doesn't do enough damage either. Okay, well, we're gonna make 30 gold. Then we move on. Which honestly is enough here. All right. Ooh, I love the buff room. Start a battle. All cards with no attack will gain 1 attack. Yeah, and I want this as well. I want +1 starting. +1 card that we draw. Choose 1 card to gain shock. I don't think I'm gonna keep discard. I don't know. Highlight maybe? Highlight could be really good to have shock on it. Yeah. Oh, the cake would have been nice. Actually, our stuff mostly costs 1 mana. Actually, we got 2 with 2, so it actually would have been great to have that. But we also bought other really good stuff, so you can't fault me for that. I didn't get. Oh, I do have highlight here. All right. I probably should have started with the rush. I'm just losing damage for no real reason. Unless I don't need it. Kind of need it. Chainsaw is slightly wasted too now. So I just changed the order of operations here, and I think it'll be fine in the future. I'm just going to do this for mana. It says shock, so it'll do 4 extra damage to the others. And I won't be able to play these. Yeah, okay. We have to change our ordering around a little bit here. Let's get the free damage in. There's nothing I can do that would be good just to get the mana for Demi. Because obviously that would be quite good. I don't think we're gonna use Death Bomb here. I can use it just for +1 mana. I guess. That reduces. And then I do ×2. That's not enough, actually. That's not quite enough. Maybe I don't worry about Demi. I just go for the big damage. Maybe I should have done Chainsaw first. Probably should have. Almost. Okay, yeah, if we do Rush, Chainsaw, ×2, all in. Oh, I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana to do that. Dude, if I had taken that relic, this wouldn't have been a problem. Would not have been a problem. Now there is an argument to be made for ×2 highlight right here, but then it's less damage overall. If this was just actually a strike, that would also have worked perfectly fine. If I have it, does it round down or round up? Either way, it's going to be more than that. I'm not going to have enough mana to do this after, so I think I have to do it now. And then we can win this way. Yeah, okay. That works. We found it. Next. Well done. You have passed the power level 4 certificate test. Trinity. The number 1 place digit of HP becomes 3. I am not entirely sure what that means. They have like 10 health. Does that mean they get 30 health? But if they had 1 to 9 health, it becomes to 3? Maybe. All right, well, let's continue on to the 3rd floor here. I honestly think I death bomb. That's 2 for 1. Rush isn't going to do a whole lot for us, but it is something, I suppose. I think it's pretty obvious now that I just times 2 all in. And then we need a megaphone highlight. So discard this. And that should kill. Didn't make any money off of it, though. This is a lot of enemies. I guess money doesn't really matter that much. There's only 1 shop. It matters for being able to draw a new hand and get specific cards. We don't have the megaphone in our hand. I guess I'm just gonna rush. Get the most value out of it. Twin spear. I don't know how we're gonna do this without a megaphone. Or maybe we just need a lot of overkill from all in and highlight because they both have shock. But even that is still so much damage. I'm not gonna have enough mana to do anything else. Doesn't really matter. This is looking like one I probably have to re-roll. We need the megaphone, I think. Which I did not get. Means I have no way to hit the things in the back, really. That's a problem. This is a big problem. What I'm gonna do is this and see. Oh, well. Why doesn't this kill this guy and this guy? Okay, it does. This wasn't showing me. I think we need highlights. I hope that it just does enough damage, but it doesn't. Maybe with +2? No, man, I need 1 more mana. This... So close. Interestingly, the arrow is not working properly because this is showing that it's going to kill this guy, but that doesn't make sense. It's going to kill this one. I don't want to have to mulligan another again, but let's try a slightly different approach here. That was not wise of me. Why is my highlight only 6? Why is it not 10? Oh, because he did shock damage. Oh. We're screwed. I'll tell you that much. We don't have enough damage. It does not matter. All right. Where's the megaphone? Please. Okay, there's the megaphone. ×2 megaphone highlights. We don't have any. Oh, we have got discard. Okay, that'll work. I don't have a great way to kill this guy to start with. I guess I can. I've got the buff shroom. Let's So I can now do... A little wasteful to do it on these guys, but... We'll see. It lied to me. The buff effects from cards last until you deal damage. Oh. This stupid thing, the steel seed, ruins it. Oh. Oh my gosh, the anti-synergy. What have I done? Doesn't work anymore. Yeah. I bet someone noticed. And were yelling at me, no, no, don't do it. I was a fool. Don't do this. We're gonna hope. I don't know. I don't have the greatest. What do I discard? Chainsaws. Well, actually, we need the mana, so I have to get rid of this. Now I megaphone. Is that enough damage? It is. Okay. Okay, we figured it out. Eventually. Well, crap. I get them. No. Let me just go here. Another all-in. Attack 3 times. Don't really have the greatest way to buff that up, but I'm gonna take this and get rid of that twin spear. Just goodbye. Okay. So now we got a regular all-in and the shock all-in. We got Demi for this guy. Oh, perfect. How do I do this in the least number of... Well, I mean, this works. Wait. Overkill, actually. Now I don't have the money for this. Or this. By money, I mean, mana. Oh, it keeps resetting it to 0. I'm a fool. These have a downside. Your mana becomes 0. They are not free to do that whenever you want, you know? That is a big deal. That is a very, very big deal. This is 6 damage and would give us mana. These reset our mana, so I'm going to actually discard this guy. Oh, I could have got rid of the megaphone. I don't need the megaphone. Well, do this. Reduces HP. Oh, well, I guess it gets us 1 mana. That's all that matters, I guess. Jeez. Clearly, I've been playing for too long. I've been recording these back to back, so my brain just stops. Cannot defeat enemies. I skip on these, I think. Okay. I need to get highlight upgraded so it doesn't cost mana. Ideally. Do I chainsaw first? I'm gonna do this. Everybody's hurt. I can't play that. That would be terrible. I'll save this for the tree, I guess. This won't work. I could discard. Death bomb, I guess. I don't know if this is a grandest idea ever, but okay, well, it works out just barely. But I'm not making very much money from this. Upgrade. Oh, I could have got +1 card, man. Actually, the only thing here I really care about is the upgrade, I guess. Highlight, yes. Yes, Demi would also have been a good choice, but Okay, they've got one little guy here in the front. Megaphone only hits 2. I'm absolutely going to need to use Demi on him. No question about it whatsoever. Didn't get ×2 in my hand. That's a problem. I've got all this damage stuff and no way to ramp it up. Means, yeah, I don't know. This will give me a card. Maybe that'll be something. Oh, hey, look! That ×2. Why, thank you. Except I need to Demi first. I don't think Death Bomb's going to be useful here, so I'm going to play it just to... do that. That's nice. Highlight's 29 damage. That counts. Highlight's got shock on it. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of damage. We may have struggled quite a bit through that, but I think that finale kind of makes up for it. You use all the cards in your hand without defeating a single enemy. You win the battle. This relic is destroyed after 3 activations. That's funny. I don't know how you'd ever do that. You'd have to have a real freaking terrible deck. All right, what's level 5 like? Are they got a bomb? I drew pretty terribly. If I can kill this guy, we do 1 damage to everybody. This card can kill 1. Will I have 4 damage after that? I don't know if I will. Obviously, megaphoning these guys would be better, actually. So what if I just do this? This works out so much better. At least I make a little tiny bit of money. Oh, I don't make any money off of this. No. Okay, fine. Fine. Bubble. Doesn't help us a whole lot right now. Poison or spear. Just attack 2 enemies. Let's go with poison. Let's see. Maybe we can get a poison deck going. We would need something to be able to proc a lot of times for it to work well. Megaphone Rush is okay. I think Megaphone Poison is going to be slightly better. This is not great. This is not super great. Okay. We do win, though. Copy file, Megaphone. Copy file is probably what we want. Megaphone. Megaphones are just, like, incredibly useful to us, though. I'm gonna take the copy. I think that'll be better in the long run, maybe, possibly. Wow, this is terrible. Well, I gotta do this, I think. Yikes. This actually works out. Okay. Because of our crown. That's really the only reason. We have barely made any money here. I need... Actually, this upgrade could go to, like, a kick or something shit. It's like poison... Oh, rush to 5 is actually critical. That's that threshold we need. Allows us to do stuff like this. Oh, he revives, right. I mean, this works out kind of well, too. Wonder if he revives if the poison still works. I mean, it does, but also doesn't. Upgrade Kunai. Kunai would be nice. Let's look at a card first. Sets up a bomb. Giga Hammer does 5 damage. I like the Giga Hammer. Satchel is also great. Attack the enemy with the lowest HP and inflict bomb. I'm gonna try bomb. I'm curious, alright? I know we're on the hardest difficulty here, but surely it'll work out, right? When you have 4 or more mana, inflict poison on enemies you attacked. Only we could get that like alternative win condition. Do I want to risk the upgrade? I'm gonna bank on this. All right. Because we're gonna be trying to use a lot of cards. We just haven't got the thing we need for it yet. Okay, he takes no damage the first time. That's kind of annoying. What? Oh, because it does 0 damage, it doesn't carry across. All right, I mean, that makes sense. Hold on, let me restart because I think I can do this. My hand's terrible. Oh, then it doesn't have enough damage. Now it doesn't do 5 damage. We don't have enough damage here. There's no way. There is no way to actually make this happen. It's honestly closer than you think, but no, it doesn't work. I think I have to mulligan this. Even if I megaphone discard, not a good megaphone. This guy taking 0 damage first is so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. Megaphone highlight off of a rush might be okay, but no ×2, no nothing. Like, I'm just gonna reroll. Oh wait, we don't have ×2 in this deck. Oh, we do. We have got duplicate. I'm just not drawing it. Of course not. Why would I? This is even worse. This is like the same hand. That's the best we're gonna get out of that, unfortunately. Yeah, we don't have enough damage. Reroll again. Okay, we finally got the ×2. For all the good that does us. Set up a bomb. If only I could hit it again. If only. But I can't. Could have set up poison on him, but would that have been good? I don't think so. Yeah, this is not enough damage. I think we're just screwed. I don't have highlight or anything. You don't have a card to discard. Oh, I can't do it if you don't have a... What? Really? So I set a poison on him. Then I do other cards. My discard is just... I need to have these for this, but I can't get to them for there. Yeah, we simply don't have enough damage. It's like... Hang on. Straight up, they don't let you do it, huh? Well, I'd have to do one more. This is the last mulligan I can do. I at least have highlight. I don't have a ×2 for anything other than rush. I do have a copy, but I have to do the ×2 rush immediately. Which sucks because it just goes to waste. Actually, if it just goes to waste, maybe I don't have to do it immediately then. Oh, and that bit doesn't work because a highlight gets reduced to 0 damage. And then highlight doesn't work. So I have to break this first. Then I have nothing to ×2 or enough damage to ever matter. I rush. I can't kill him. I think we lose. I actually just think we lose. Got no money to re-roll. I've got no damage. Biggest problem is I don't have area damage. No megaphone here. I can't break this while also getting value from other things. So yeah, we just lose. You don't see any way around that. It kind of works. Oh, it applies both of them because they were tied. Okay, is there actually a way to do this? Not quite. Oh, it's so close. 2 damage. 2 damage. Damn it, man. Damn it. I can't see any other way around having to do this. That's the only way to get highlight up. I could copy this. If I had any way for this to... So close. Wait, if I do highlight and then highlight again, it's actually enough, just barely. Oh my gosh. Oh, that took a little bit to see. I lost all of my money, but we progress. Earth Crystal is a pretty obviously good choice for us. All right, the run is alive. I don't have ×2 here. I do have a megaphone. All the music. Instead of a bomb. Actually not very good in this case. We do poison bottle rot. Let's just do rush to start with. We're not gonna have enough damage. Surely, right? I rush now, he goes to 4. How am I gonna do 14 damage to this guy? Apply poison. Set us up a bomb. With poison, is that enough? No, 1 off. 1 off, huh? Do that, that's just an easy choice. What if I tried this instead? Blows up immediately. It's not enough. It's actually slightly worse. Okay. What if I copy the poison? Find this megaphone. Oh, right. That doesn't work that way. I do this first. I don't think bomb applies more than once. Yeah. Dude, it's so freaking close. It's literally 1 damage off, and I have no money. So I can't even, like, mulligan. I have to try and make this do. What if I do this? The bomb. Not doing double damage to him is probably gonna be the death of us. Yeah, because then we don't come anywhere close to killing him. I can't hit him until I hit him with something big, but all I have is rush. Which is not useful to us. Not really. I can't do that. Oh, this fucking doesn't work, man. It's 1 damage short. There's no way for me to proc. Crystal. There's crystal. A megaphone poison to start with. Rush just loses its value the longer we wait. That's the problem. What happens if I megaphone bomb? We have not technically tried that yet. Did 4 damage to them, and they both get bomb actually. Interesting. But now I'm stuck. Unable to get him poisoned. If I had 2 megaphones, it would work, but I don't. They're doing 7 damage. Versus if I megaphone it, it's doing 8 damage, but spread across them. I think this is still the best turn 1 you can have. The next, I'm not so sure about. I could megaphone. No, because then that goes away. Bomb doesn't really help on him. I have to have the poison. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's just not enough damage. It's just slightly too little. I've got no way to increase it. I think we're just dead. After all the money. There's so many little tiny things that if they were just slightly more in my favor. We got the ×2 or the highlight or even discard. Can't believe this. I can't save Rush for later, 'cause, like, it's Rush, you know? My megaphone poison bottle, and this thing does no damage anymore, so. But I get the poison on him slightly earlier. Maybe that'll make the difference. This looks the same. This looks the fucking same, man. I'm telling you. That's because it is the same. It is the exact same. I don't see a way out of this. What if I megaphone bomb Rush? Well, I only did 2 damage to him to wake him up. Now I can't poison him. Yeah, this is just worse. It was a reasonable thought, like if I could get multiple bombs on the other guys. But I don't want the bomb damage, because the bomb damage is only 1 to wake him up. I want to hit him with like the poison bottle to wake him up. I can't do that. Megaphone was upgraded, I could. This would be so easy if Megaphone was upgraded. Then I could Megaphone Rush. Do double damage to him. I'd do 8 damage to him just like that. We would bite the floor with it. Can't do any more damage than I'm already doing. Unless I don't megaphone there and I kill this guy. No, because I need to get the poison damage. If I don't get the poison damage, we just lose. Just lose. I mean, we lose anyways, but... Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna actually have to game over. And we're gonna have to try again after all that work. Yeah, this is the 5th level out of 5, so. And we got pretty unlucky. That's a lot of damage. Okay, luckily, that still works. That's cool. Okay, we'll take it. 30 gold. Shockwave highlight, another highlight. Shockwave will be pretty good. Well, actually, I don't know. Let's just go with highlight. 2 highlights. If we can upgrade them to not cost mana, that'd be awesome, but of course not. Oh, this is a terrible one for us. How? Oh, hey. That's how. That is how. Although I don't have enough mana. We are 1 off. 1 damage off. 1 mana off. Do I want to use my rush earlier? I think so. I mean, I can just kill this. And then ×2 this. Okay, that works. Nice. God, this game's... It really does feel like a puzzle every time. Deal damage equal to the number of 1 on screen. I don't typically like that all that much. We could do a scratch. Let's do this. Scrap nails. Maybe it'll work out for us. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe. I think we just ignore rush here and do this. And, you know, for style points and saving 1 card. Yeah, look at that. 60 gold. Give me a good card, please. Okay, these are not really what I wanted. I guess I'll take Thunder. It is still better than a kick. In most cases, at the very least. I didn't get a ×2, unfortunately. I did get a bomb. That'll destroy this no matter what, the chest. So the most damage I can do is this. And I got an override out of it. I got 2 highlights, which I'm not going to be able to use. I'm not going to have enough mana for. Actually, I will. I will. Not that it really matters in this case, but... I'm going to use all my cards for this? My money! Buff room. Okay, let's take that and not take the other one, you know? Oh, scratch card in my opening hand? Sure. Let's look at a regular card. Thunder, or shock, I should say. Like bleeding. I'll take the just raw damage. Although the bleed actually probably would have been pretty good with the scratches, you know? They do come back to life. I have a megaphone. ×2. Discard. Guard this because it's technically not worth any money if it even does remain in our hand. And all I have to do is finish him off. That was the boss. I just thought of this as a regular old fight. You defeat all enemies without using mulligan or drawing from the deck, gain 20 gold. Or you just get 80 gold now. But do I think I'm gonna get more? Do that more than 4 times? I'm gonna do 5 times, 5 fights. That's like every fight in the next area. But on the third floor, it'd pay for itself eventually. I think the gold now is probably better. Just straight up get 80 gold now. Okay, well, we got some possibilities. I don't have any times twos. I do have a megaphone. Scratches? I mean, there's something, I guess. I don't really need the megaphone. I don't have... Do I have enough damage here? No. 7 plus 7 is only 14 damage. It does not work this way. I have to make a phone. Probably this. This provides no coins. I'll rush to finish this guy off, maybe. And then we just have to do 10 damage here, which is certainly doable. I do it with... Okay, it doesn't make a difference. We still only have one card left over. Trinity. Break is nice, but I want to see what Trinity does. Number 1 place digit of HP becomes 3. All right, well, we'll find out. I'm pretty sure it's going to set him to 3 HP, and I don't think I want that. Well, oh, God. Yeah, this is going to be brutal. Well, Rush is not really going to be very useful here. Thunder is... I don't have a great times 2 to use. Why did I do that? Well, I guess it popped this, but what am I supposed to do about this now? What does this do? Let's see. It does, in fact, do exactly what I thought it did. Well, how am I going to get through this, then? Trinity is not a good card. Not a good card for us. Get times 2 Thunder. Let our highlights at least do 6 damage. And that ran through everything. I guess it doesn't matter now. Megaphone also could have been good. I could have got 1 more damage out of it. Maybe. No, because then the rush would have gone down to 0, so it would have been wasted either way. So does this give this guy 36 HP? Oh, it's the 1s digit. As opposed to the 10s digit. Rather than... I was reading it as the first digit, the second digit, the third digit. But no, it's in the 1s position. Oh, almost, kind of. I might have to mulligan this. We just didn't get... Actually, I don't know. We need discard with times 2 and highlight and megaphone. That's a lot of stuff to need. Do I have... Oh, I've got the buff shroom, right. But it does take time to do that. I think the first things first is... times 2, megaphone, thunder. Then if I get him below this, I can Trinity him. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, that just works. Mushroom saved us. Upgrade the megaphone. 2 scratch cards in your hand. I think getting rid of the mana requirement on that is too important. What is this? All attacks deal 1 damage, so I have to hit him twice. Well, I've got scratch for that, so that's not the biggest deal ever. I guess I'm just gonna use Rush to do this for now. One to ×2 megaphone. Actually, yeah, this is pretty good, actually. Thunder. Oh, it just stops because of his stupid rock thing. Well, he took damage twice, but I think I'm in trouble now. He thinks I'm in trouble. Yeah, okay. In that case, what do I do about that? Good question. I just don't ×2 the thunder. I just do a regular thunder. Then I scratch. And now I do ×2 megaphone. This is just honestly worth it. Almost killed the entire thing. All right. Money versus treasure chest. Cards. I'm still curious about the new cards. Knife, longbow, death heal. What do I replace? That's the real question here. Obviously, we want to keep sharp nails. Knife is pretty nice with sharp nails, but the double thunder. I just want to get a longbow. We are not hitting the 5 damage threshold at all here. I think I get rid of Rush in favor of longbow or knife. Although longbow is not super good here when they have a chest at the very end. We didn't get the ×2 either. Of course not. Audio, of course not. Oh, well, when this blows up, this will destroy this, and then this guy will be at the end. So that's something at the very least. Should probably megaphone. Discard. And then, do I even want this? Yeah, it is better than that. If I stop getting mana, it doesn't matter. We already have all the mana we need for this highlight. So there's no reason not to do this. It doesn't do overkill, unfortunately. But all right, that works. I get 60 gold. And a shop. I need one more. I need this. Stopping the other side is a reasonable thing to want. Earth crystal and guard. Break, knife, or rage. Trinity is not super great. Very situational. But I'd rather just replace it with a knife. Probably. I can't get rid of discards. They're our highest damage dealing thing. At most, this does like 6 damage to somebody. If they have got a 9, then it becomes a 3. Let's get the knife. I'm gonna save a little bit of money just in case we can mulligan once. Just in case we need to, you know. All right, we got ×2, we got highlight, we got discard. This is great. We got megaphone. I don't have rush in my hand. Fantastic. I want to apply bleed first. Or do I want to save it for the boss? I think I save it for the boss man's. So I do ×2, megaphone, discard. Discard the scratch. I do, actually this is good value. And then I can knife him. And he doesn't really matter actually. You can just, but I just killed him with this and scratch. So minus 30 gold, and I'm not gonna redo it to get that 30 gold back. Got a mysterious character. It's an N. Rapier. Can be reused at will. Attacking enemy that has already taken damage destroys this card. Destroys it. So if you put choice onto this, I mean, that'd just be like 2 damage to all enemies, basically. But even worse, because you could only do it. It would take so long. And then you couldn't do it again to enemies. Oh man. That doesn't sound very good, to be honest. Deal 1 damage to the farthest enemy when you use cards with the same name consecutively. Well, we're going to the 3rd floor. Why not? Why not? ×2. Megaphone. Okay, this is a bit overkill. I should have saved it for back here. Probably. I shouldn't have done the megaphone. That didn't really work out very well for me. See, if I had a megaphone here, it would have been perfect. You know, let's just retry. ×2. Do the discard. Like this just does the same thing but better. I still have the megaphone. Megaphone. Highlight. Damn, that's good. And we, it doesn't make a difference because the scratch doesn't give us the money. So we end up with 2 cards in our hand that give us money instead of 3, but one of them doesn't give us money. Paul works out. But look at all the armor they. This only takes 1 damage per hit. I have to hit 3 freaking times, dude. Okay. I do have the ×2, but I don't have. Oh, I do have Violet. Never mind. I think I just exactly killed this guy. That way we can set up on this. I should have done sharp knife. No, it's fine. I need to discard something now, though. I think sharp nails will be more useful because it's multiple hits, and we need multiple hits right now. Or maybe not, but there's just megaphone and then highlight. Boom! Powerful. Credit card. Could make this one remove. No mana cost for us. Oh, well, well, well. ×2. Do I would need to megaphone this? I probably shouldn't. We would hit this 1 time. I don't know if that really helps as much. I think we need the megaphone for later, so. Plus doing 10 damage to this will then trigger the... whatchamacallit. Oh, this guy woke up. I could have used longbow on the first turn to do more damage to this guy, but... damn, if I had done that, actually, we would have taken a lot more damage, and we might have just killed right here. Oh, we totally would have. So I could have made 30 more gold. Could have. Megaphone, I think, is a great one to upgrade, honestly. Especially for times like this. Okay, well, it's a pretty straightforward first turn. Do I want to megaphone this? Is there any reason not to megaphone this? I mean, yeah, because of this guy. I want it to pop first. Pop his shield. Having the scratch really is useful there. So now I just megaphone to hit all these for a crap load of damage. And they'll trigger the earth 3 times. And each one of these triggers the 2 damage to the next person as well. And I sharp nails and do this. 90 gold. A rare card. All I want. Plus 1 card in starting hand. Do I want to give shock to anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't afford anything that I want. Alright. We'll just save our money. Wait, why am I saving? Well, I guess I can save it for mulligans if we need it, but there's a lot of HP that you have. It is a lot. Times 2 discard. Megaphone. Is there any reason not to megaphone here? No. There we go. Not bad. We destroy a scratch. I thunder, which will take out those 2. I knife him so that he takes more damage. Oh, I didn't need to. But honestly, this is nothing for this deck. This deck is powerful. Shoot through so much HP there, like it was nothing. Some of our other decks were just like pathetic in comparison to that. Double highlight with times 2. All right, so we've beaten all 5 levels of this. We've accomplished our goal for today. Maybe next time we'll work on getting Assassin up. We have not played him all that much. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys then.